I'm twice divorced over. I got divorced last year, but was still lingering. However that goes.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like, we divorced legally, but we're still hooking up until like...
Right in the mic.
Hooking up until like June. You know what I mean? Then things got a little crazy. The cops got involved, and I'm forcing him to be a dad because we still have that attachment. But
what do you mean you're forcing him to be a dad?
Well, because of the whole cop situation.
Right in the mic.
The whole cop situation kind of like screwed shit up, so I had to wait till that fizzed out. Now
DV?
Yeah. Well, it was false. Like, he said I was doing some shit just because we're on the psycho-toxic shit, if that's how it's been for the last 10 years. So, I don't know. I just, the case got dismissed and we're moving forward now. So, you know, trying to stay single, learning what this whole new dating stuff is. But once I explain what I'm going through, what I've been through, the guys are going the other way.
So why did you get divorced, but you're still hooking up?
Well, it was 10 years of just me and him, so like, I don't know.
It's just like familiar?
It was that. It's familiar.
And you have kids with him?
I do. Well, my youngest is his, and then he helped raise the other three, so.
So why did you get divorced?
Well, there was drugs involved and other women and other bullshit, and I was looking like a whole dumbass out here, and I know everybody in Santa Barbara County, Ventura County, LA County. So I wasn't having that anymore.
When was the first divorce?
From my first husband?
Yeah.
Girl, like 11 years ago. I had divorced and then literally jumped into this next marriage. Yeah.
How long was the second marriage?
This one was 8 years married.
And then before that?
Before that was only 2.
It was only 2 years?
Yeah.
And then how many kids do you have with the first husband?
1.
And then what about husband number 2?
I'm a 4 for 4. I got 4 baby daddies, 4 kids.
Okay.
I was a wild child.
Gotcha.
Yep. Hasn't ended there, obviously.
So you have one. So you have one with the ex-husband, and then one.
I have one and
with
one
the first,
with both ex-husbands.
With both ex-husbands.
Yeah,
and then what was the gap between husband 1 and husband 2? You said it was very quick.
It was very quick.
So where did the other baby daddies come from?
That was prior. The first 2 were.
Okay.
Yeah, older.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so sorry, how many kids?
I've got 4.
4. And there's 2 different fathers.
4.
Oh, there's...
That's why I called myself a 4 for 4. I've got 4 bababies,
Oh,
4 baby daddies.
Okay.
Did you miss the 4 for 4?
I did, yeah.
I love that.
Wait, okay.
I am a 4 for 4.
And you were married twice, correct?
Yes, and divorced now twice.
And
I'm running a streak here.
2 of the kids are from each of the marriages?
Yeah, the last 2.
Okay. All right. And then who initiated the divorce in each instance? Was it you or?
Well, the first one was a DV, so like that had to go.
But so you initiated that one, and then
yeah, and then this one we kind of were doing it back and forth to each other, but never followed through. So it was like there's 4 divorce things listed on the county website.
So you mean you were filing divorces against each other?
I filed about 4 times. He filed once, and then finally I was like, all right, this is some bullshit, and that was it, the last one. So actually, to be honest, I'm going to say it, I posted him on a women's site, and all of a sudden all these girls were like, oh no, I know that guy. Oh, I seen him over here. Oh, he was with this chick. Oh wait, that's my friend's boyfriend.
Like one of the do not date sites or whatever?
Yes, it was definitely one of those do not date sites. And here came the
Facebook groups. Are we dating the same guy?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
I got busted on that one. I even got a lawsuit. So he tried to file a lawsuit for defamation on that website and tried to
Wait,
say...
the audio is muted, Austin.
No.
Okay.
What prevents, because I don't know anything about them, right, those sites exactly, but if you were to post a guy's picture there, what actually prevents other women from just lying?
There is a lot of that. So, like, if you're a smarter woman, you ask for proof or, like, evidence. So I got all that. Someone explained my vehicle down to a T. They explained my children. Like, they explained everything to where it was like, no, you're not lying.
Oh.
You know? So there were a few that you're like, okay, you're weird. But it's more of finding the proof, you know?
Okay.
All right.
And then a lot of it was like friends, family, people that I didn't know existed in his life that popped up and was like, yeah, confirmed it.
I asked quite a few of you who ended all your relationships. It's interesting to me that women often complain that men are scared of commitment, men are commitment phobic. But when you guys do get commitment, you overwhelmingly end it. I find that interesting. Why are you guys so afraid of commitment? Why are women so commitment phobic? It's confusing to me.
Well, I mean, are we supposed to stay with someone that treats us badly? Do you know what I mean? Because I think in a lot of these cases, that we were treated poorly, so we left because of that, but we wanted to stay. Like, they almost got divorced 4 times. You know what I mean? I think she wanted to stay.
Sure, there's certainly
But-
valid.
But she filed 4 of them, right? Or 3 of them.
But then she stayed, you know? So it's like, she's trying, you know? The state of Texas ended mine. I honestly probably
Yeah,
should have
but
stayed.
let me ask the panel a question here. So those of you who have ended a relationship, in each instance, was there abuse or was he mistreating you? Every single time you broke up with a guy, he was abusive? Or were you just bored?
I'm going to be honest. So before these 2 marriages, I was like a 1 year tapped out and I'm done. Like, you are like not entertaining anymore. I am bored. There was no, okay, I got to go see what else is going on out there. Yeah. So, you know,
Yeah,
I was
appreciate
like,
the
and then
honesty.
I didn't want to be like those girls that are like, no, I want to keep him, but I want to test this, and this, and then pull that bullshit of like lying and hiding all that. Like, no, I'm going to be real, like, I'm done with you. I'm going over here now.
Whatever fan donated
Yeah, thank you.
$200.
I'll get these pulled up.
Is this a Wendy's deal? Order a 4 for 4 meal tonight, fan.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, whatever fan. I appreciate it. Any of you have any thoughts on that? The whole commitment thing?
Well, I wouldn't say that you're commitment phobic if you're in a relationship for multiple years because you wanted to commit, at least in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, things don't always turn out how you expect them to. I don't think that women are commitment phobic just because we end relationships.
I mean, well, let's take it a step further then. We can look at divorce, for example. So, I mean, what are the vows? Till death do us part. That occurs to me that would be a commitment, and words have
Yeah,
meaning.
I can't speak to the marriage piece.
Well, do you want to get married sometime?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. But it seems like, I mean, my understanding of the statistics out there is that 80% of divorces are initiated by women. I mean,
Really?
Yeah. So,
Well, it sounds like the girls didn't have the healthy relationship, at least here, you know. So it really goes, in my opinion, goes for the poor choices to begin with. Now, gotta dive in and see why you're making those choices. So clearly, it is maybe connected to childhood examples that you had as
Or
a
maybe
child.
it's just because people show the best form of themselves initially. You know what I mean? Like, when you first meet a man or even a woman, whatever it might be, they're going to show the best version. And then over time, once they know you're in that relationship, you're probably not going to leave as easily, then those little bad parts will start to show a bit more, you know? So I think that could be.
So then there goes for the question, why didn't you give enough time then to let the person to show completely?
Why did they not show themselves completely, though, initially as well, you know?
People,
It's
it
kinda
takes
like on
time
both
for them
ends.
to like
Yeah.
get comfortable too, you know, like the comfortability part. You meet someone, they want to put on their best show, and then you start to get comfortable. Like for the commitment thing, there's like a thing called like the 6-month rule, you know, like after 6 months, you really know if you want to be with them or not.